Welcome back to Good Day State Line. We are hanging out at the Boone County Fair tonight, and we are with Tom. Thanks for having us.
Well, thanks for having me, Michelle.
Yeah, I mean, it's a party here for sure.
Oh yeah, we got music in the background and a lot of people coming in the gates.
This is awesome. So the Boone County Fair is going on right now. When does it run until?
It runs through Sunday, August 14th.
Perfect.
6 big days, and
That's
this
awesome.
is the opening day.
So how much does it cost to get into the fair?
Well, today is $7.
Okay.
And then the Wednesday through Sunday will be $8 per person. Children 10 and under are free.
Okay.
And then seniors are 65 and older are free on Thursday. Active military is free every day with a military ID. That's active military.
Sure.
They don't need to wear a uniform, just have an ID.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, we try to keep it as reasonable for families as possible.
Absolutely, and there's so much to do when you walk in. There's so much food, there's so much fun, there's games, there's rides.
Right.
Let's talk about the food a little.
Sure.
What type of food can we find here?
Well, we have some new barbecue places this year. We have RJ's, I believe, barbecue, and then Rusty Drum barbecue, which is really good ribs and so forth. And we have saltwater taffy, that kind of thing. Plus, we have the usuals, the Boy Scout baked potatoes.
Yes, I heard that. I heard
they're
that
right over
about
here.
the fair.
They're right over, and then the Fireman's Donuts up by the grandstand, and the Cosmopolitan Sweet Corn, and all that good stuff. So,
how many hours a day is this fair open?
we open for breakfast at 6 a.m. at the Grange Food Stand.
Awesome.
Right in the center of the fairgrounds. You can come out, go, if you're going to work, you can have breakfast, and you don't have to pay to get in, just have breakfast and leave. And then the gates open officially at 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then we're open until 11 o'clock.
So you truly can eat all of that because there's plenty of time to walk around and digest and then eat some more.
You can spend, 16 hours here.
I love that. That's my kind of fair. All right, so let's talk about the vendors and what kind of vendors we can find this year.
Well, we have all kinds of vendors selling different kinds of merchandise and different organizations and so forth. We have some politicians out here, of course, that kind of thing, but we have 3 commercial exhibit halls right here, and they're all filled with different types of vendors, from copper kettle fudge people are here and so forth. There's a lawn ornament guy that makes metal lawn ornaments and things for your house. They're really, I was just looking at those over there. They're new this year.
Yeah.
So there's this, it's like a big flea market, swamp meet type of thing. I mean, it's a huge place just to go shopping.
Yeah, and I like that it's in 3 different sections. That's actually kind of awesome, huh?
Well, right, we got the 3 buildings, and then there's hundreds of vendors outdoors and tents and trailers and stuff too. So you got the indoor vendors and you got outside vendors, plus all the different food trailers and so forth.
So how long do you guys work on the Boone County Fair?
365.
You don't even take one day off?
No, I'm already planning next year's advertising. So
that's such a fun thing, though, to be able to bring to the community. I know that there are so many people who just every year look forward to the Boone County Fair.
Right.
They call it the bestest one here, in the area.
I've been a part of this since I was 3 years old.
No way.
My dad was one of the original guys when the Grange, as the organization, we took it over in 1957, the County Grange. We have 7 chapters still of the Grange in Boone County, and those 7 chapters together form the Boone County Grange. And there's like 400 Grange members in Boone County. And those 400 members, plus thousands of other people who are friends of the fair, volunteer to make this thing work. It's a 501c3, it's a nonprofit community event. I mean,
it's a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of, like I mentioned, the Boy Scouts and the firemen, the Cosmopolitans, and the different the church groups help clean up. It's a big fundraiser for them.
Yeah.
They make money. It's one of their biggest fundraisers of the year for all these different organizations. So.
Absolutely. So if you were ever to come to the Boone County Fair not working, what would you make sure you would do?
Well, we have a lot of free, like we can hear the music in the background here. It's an entertainment pavilion. It's free. You just walk in, you can sit there and just enjoy the music and watch the kids on the rides and so forth. So you can just walk around here and sit, like we have 200 benches, as you can see.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. And people get them to memorialize somebody and so forth on the bench. And we have 200 of them spread out throughout the ground. So you can, there's always a place to sit and just people watch.
Which
and that's a fun thing. Right.
That's
one of my favorite activities. Sit there and you meet. I mean, you run into so many people you haven't seen since the last fair.
Sure.
Yeah, old classmates, old neighbors, that type of thing.
All right, we're going to talk a little more with Tom in just a second. We'll be right back with more Good Day State Line.